Yo, family, what's good, man? So we back at it, July 22nd, 11:43 at night, right? We in the rollover of Asia session before midnight, new day. And just to catch up and basically go over what basically happened today during New York session and then previously during the Asia session that we left off on. I left off with leaving the objective and the concept that I wanted to see price attack a fair value gap through Asia, interact with it, and see it push lower, right? And as you can see, we basically got that ideology to work out. Price start to move lower and creep lower, and over time it creep lower towards the in London session. As you can see, we got just about towards the area that we were predicting, far as the level of. Let me move this right here so you guys can see it. Far as our level of our 0.5 of our opening range gap that was left open, so of 28,997, which I basically round over to 29,000, and we got basically all the way down to 29,016. Well, yeah, 29,020, which is an IL level during London, and then when New York session, prior to New York session coming in, we finally got it engaged at 854, and everything was solidified. So the move was solidified from price point to price point. We've been tracking price, right? So that idea worked out. Like I said, we had our fair value gap that was created during the close, right before the close, during the macro window, right before the close of the market. Market opened up, came respected. As you can see, it respected the high of the fair value gap. Body printed lower, and we started to get lower, right? So my objective was totally see over. So as you can see, from it took all the way until 9. Well, actually, the first instinct was actually hit was here. So it took up all the way to 8:24 a.m. from 8:03 to 8:24. So about a 12 hour span for this entire concept to play out, right? And I was able to take part of it because I was able to grab a little portion of it, right? And I'll show you that here. As you can see, this is what we was looking at yesterday. So I went over into my actual funded account, took my entry. And you see I took entry and was able to grab just a bit of it towards the low, right? I wasn't fully able to get all the way low during this actual session, so I closed out with about like a $700 profit of a win, and that was clean and done, right? So far so good as far as our calls and our market outlook and our rhythm and in syncness with the market. So we're in sync with the market right now. We kind of be able to see what's going on, right? So with that, we go over to what actually happened today with New York AM session, right? So like I said when I left off, I wanted to basically see price drop overnight to give us the opportunity to see a discount opening for our opening range gap. And if we know what that is, we actually was able to get that, right? Because if we look at it, price here to here gave us that discount range and we're able to execute all the way up, right? So this morning, again, I was on my live account and I was actually able to take part in this push up, going up to where as though we wanted to target basically this fair value gap here, but price, I'm sorry, here. Push up, and we wanted to target this fair value gap here as the draw on liquidity because it was what was used to send price lower. So now, again, like I always say, price is a magnet. It uses a once used instrument as a target or to pull back as a reference point, and it pulled directly back. So I was able to take a long position here, right? And that was posted in my private boot camp, but I'll update it at the end of the video with the actual files of proof. But here, pushed up, was able to get entry off of the opening. With the opening, as you can see, with price coming down prior to the 930 open, we had a low initiated here, a push up, and then another low dive right deeper. And with this extended candle here, we had price push up. So to understand how to read it or why that was necessarily significant, again, London lows, right? So overall, remembering the concept that we had, right? We wanted price to pull back down. We wanted to pull back into our 4 hour fair value gap. That consequent encroachment, this 4 hour fair value gap. Let's go look at it on a 4 hour time frame just to catch you up if you didn't look at the last video, right? 4 hour time frame. We wanted ours to pull back to the 4 hour fair value gap. 4 hour fair value gap. We got engaged. Price pushed up. Price pushed up. Let me move all the way back over, right? So as price pushed back up, we had the scenario, we had a low, price push up, push down. We had this long wick. If you was to grade this wick with the Fibonacci, top to bottom, 50%. I'm sorry. Okay, 50% of that wick will be at 28,976.75. And as you can see with this candle pushed down, we had this candle pushed right just below it, but pushed right all the way up to, we pushed down to about 28,973. So 3 points below the actual thing. Push up, close below the actual open, higher, push low, and close above the actual low of this candle. Come up, price continue up, right? So now going into our 930 open, I understood that when 930 open, we should see an influx of push up. I got in after we had this type of confirmation. Fair value gap showing signs that we don't really need to push and come that lower because we already had a significant push up in our area already. We got a catalyst for us to push up because of our 4-hour time frame. So then price just kind of gradually pushed up, and overall target again would have been first initially would have been London high, right? And then again Asia high also within this fair value gap, and as you can see we're able to pierce it with Asia high being 29,337 and we have 29,343. Right, so cleared, and as you can see throughout the day, cleared again and respected, and then prices now just been gradually pushing back lower, right? So with this session of opening, we've kind of just been playing around in the area of this fair value gap. So in my opinion, we are actually lower than what we closed for the market yesterday. So with any lower pricing, it's going to allow us to again be in a discount opening for our 4-hour, not 4-hour. This is going to allow us to be in a discount opening within our 4-hour fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, allowing us to be push potentially have that same aura to push up opening in the opening range, right? So pardon me, and I'm doing this while I'm a little tired, long day, but concept wise, we in good parameters to still see bullish momentum up, right? We're still in that 4-hour fair value gap. This is our baseline. We have some lows right here that's being created. We may see a push up to maybe crack this, but as of right now, we're just waiting to see what we can get for the new day again, right? Get some closure above this to push us higher. But so far, so good. So we're going to see what the next morning bring us. But I just wanted to catch her back up and just create this. Do what I do.